Alright, now it's recording. Good. Good stuff. Okay, look at that. 20 hearts. Every medallion, every spirit stone. No money, I guess. We're completely out of cash. But that's okay. That doesn't feel right. I guess I gotta hold off. I didn't realize it was gonna go straight into the cutscene, but I should have assumed that because it was gonna go straight into the... Whoops. Perfect. No notes. No notes. No notes. I didn't realize it was gonna go straight into the cutscene, but I should have assumed because when you quit... Hi, hello, Enthafin. I didn't realize that it was gonna go straight into the cutscene. Because when you quit as an adult, it starts you out in the Temple of Time. And, that's... Hello, Cobalt. Hi, Aki. You're not here, and I don't see you. I don't see you. Good stuff. You guys all arrived at just in time, because as I was explaining to Enthafin, I kind of forgot that you start in the Temple of Time. When you reload the game, and the Temple of Time, as we can see, has an individual who was waiting for me the entire time. I have been waiting for you, Bink. Sorry, I hate Sheik's little harp theme. Bink, the hero of time. You have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages. And now you have a final challenge. A showdown with Ganondorf, the king of evil. I love describing it as a showdown because immediately what pops to mind is a Western style duel. And then after that, WWE Rumble. And both of those are very, very, very entertaining ideas. Before that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Hello, By the Rook. How are you? Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadow Folk, the Sheikahs. Okay, we're gonna get some lore. I love lore. Give me lore. Deepest lore. If you would seek the sacred triangle, listen well. I understand that that's what it's called. The resting place of the sacred triangle, the sacred realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart. The heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm will become a paradise. What if it's average? What if it's just a guy? What if it's just a completely normal person? The Triforce, the sacred triangle. It is a balance that weighs the 3 forces. Power, wisdom, and courage. Not to be confused with the legendary trapezoid. If the heart of the one who holds the sacred triangle has all 3 forces in balance, that one will gain the true force to govern all. But if that one's heart is not in balance, the Triforce will separate into 3 parts. Power, wisdom, and courage. Okay, so wait. There's 2 modifiers. Only one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce. The part representing the force that one most believes in. There's 2 modifiers. Your heart has to be in balance and it has to be pure? Or if that one seeks the Triforce, that one must acquire the 2 lost parts, the secret angle. Those 2 parts, I can be your angle or your devil, will be held within others chosen by destiny who will bear the Triforce mark on the backs of their hands. You got this? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? What about the mythic hexagon? 7 years ago, Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the sacred realm. Unknown polygon. Unknown polygon. I prefer the ritual square. But when he laid his hands on the Triforce, the legend became true. The Triforce separated into 3 parts. Only the Triforce of Power remained in Ganondorf's hand. The strength of the Triforce of Power enabled him to become a mighty, evil king. But his dark ambitions were not very secret at all rectangle. Were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the other two Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of Courage is you, Bink! What? No way! And the other, who holds the Triforce of Wisdom, is the seventh sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all. Destiny! Destiny! Destiny returns! Destiny returns! Destiny returns! Destiny returns! Oh, Sheik is the seventh sage. And she just flashbanged me so that I wouldn't see her changing. Okay, so this dress, it's obviously the regalia of the Princess of Hyrule. But she didn't leave it. Like, can she just grow clothes? Which theme is better, Child Zelda or Adult Zelda? I did not know that the themes changed between the two. I did not know that themes changed between the two. The one who holds the Triforce of Wisdom. This random guy you've never met before. His name is Burke, and he is very smart. It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. I don't believe you. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. On that day, 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle. Adult has string in her... Oh, child has wind. No, she just runs away really fast. She just closes and runs back. She's very fast. I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant, Impa. She has memories in black and white. Is Zelda colorblind? Is Zelda colorblind? I thought I should entrust the Ocarina to you. I thought that would be our best chance. Are you regretting that decision? Ganon's sitting in his castle and suddenly his Zelda detector starts beeping wildly. It's like in Wind Waker when he kidnaps all the blonde girls. He's just like, there's a blonde nearby! As long as you had the Ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm, but something I could never expect happened. You're an idiot, and you let him in. You just left the door wide open. You know how it says sometimes, like when you have a dog in the backyard and you open up the gate and you just don't close the gate and the dog just gets out? That was you. That was you, but with the most powerful artifact in all reality. The dog was the most powerful artifact in all reality, and you didn't even tie it up to a tree. That was you. He went after the long-eared girls? All the elfins? Something I could never expect happened. After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. Your spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the Sacred Realm. The Porter Rich Girl was brunette. Are we talking about the princess and the pauper? Yeah, so, Zelda, I don't think you should beat yourself up too much about that, because I think that was destiny. See, okay, she's, like, upset, because she feels like she got tricked. And I feel that it was destined to happen. That no matter, like, every choice that she made to follow the prophecy was the correct choice to enact the prophecy. But that means that she didn't really have a choice at all. Okay? I'm gonna go back to this. See, I don't know the Porter Rich Girl in Wind Waker because I've never played Wind Waker. I'm still blaming Rauru. Link immediately passed out. It's the groundskeeper's job to keep the grounds. He should have tied the Triforce to a tree. He should have tied the Triforce to a tree so that Ganondorf couldn't have gotten his stinky little mitts on it. And yeah, not Furry Rauru is the one mostly at fault. Again, I don't think he is at fault because he doesn't have a choice. He doesn't have a choice. No one is at fault in the terms of fate and prophecy. You're only at fault if you can choose better. Ganondorf had become the evil king, and the Sacred Realm became a world of evil. All of this is an unfortunate coincidence. Ma'am, I don't think that's what coincidence is. Of course, the end of the world and the calamity wrought upon the people is just serendipity. I passed myself off as a Sheikah and hoped that you would return. I waited for 7 years. She had to go through puberty alone. No, was Impa there? I just hope someone was there to explain periods. And then there was a barrel involved. That's how Link ends up in the Forbidden Fortress in Wind Waker. Ganondorf can't tell the difference between the twink and his sister and a duck's Link. So really, none of this matters, and Hylia should get beat up or something. I have a theory. Again, I will get back to this. I have a theory. And now you are back. The Dark Age, ruled by Ganondorf, the evil king, will end. The 6 sages will open the sealed door and lure Ganondorf back into the Sacred Realm. I will then seal the door to the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus, Ganondorf, the evil king, will vanish from Hyrule and be locked in the closet forever. Bink, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. You were just an awesome ninja lady. What do you mean, please protect? Are the powers stored in the clothes? Are the powers stored in the clothes, Sheik? Ganon's in the closet? Oh no. This entire game is one really big bury your gaze trope. Oh no. And here is a weapon that can penetrate the evil king's defenses. Not a good enough reason to use the word penetrate. The power given to the chosen ones. The sacred arrow of light. I would have. There's 3 exclamation points. I really hope she said that like a monster truck rally announcer. You also spend 30% of Wind Waker dressed as a girl at the request of Tingle. That's because Tingle's a freak. It's hard to be gay when you're the only man. Oh no! It's hard to be gay when you're the only man every 100 years. Holy bejesus, that is so true. The poor guy. Oh no, and we're gonna stuff him back into the closet. Are we the bad guys? You got the light arrow. The light of justice will smite evil. Yeah, the arrow of light. No wonder she gets captured right about now. Yeah, she got way too loud. She got way too excited. Hey, this is the first time she's talked to someone as Zelda in 7 years. And I'd like to imagine that because Zelda, like, even when she was 10 years old, was, like, super excited, just a kid. Just because she's 17 now, she hasn't been socialized, from what I am assuming, right? She has pretended to be a ninja for the last 7 years and has waited patiently for her childhood friend to come back, right? So, I think she's just really excited to be back. And she's just a little too loud. Oh, man. That rumbling. It can't be! Get crystallized, idiot. Become a geode. Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor. Traitor? Traitor to what? The grand design? She's had to spend most of her life doing cool flips and ninja tricks. Doesn't really know much else out of that. Aw, heck. She got turned into a geode. A gem. A precious gemstone. It looks like rose quartz, so it's probably not that precious. I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let the kid wander around. Oh, so he didn't capture Link. What if we're gonna assume, okay. We know for a fact that he's just saying this, right? Like, he's like, oh, I let Link ruin all my plans and kill all my minions. I let Link awaken all the sages. Because if I stopped him at any point, then you never would have shown up. No. Just admit you couldn't. I never expected you to become a twink to evade detection. Yeah, exactly. I think this does throw a wrench in the Ganondorf is gay thing if he never noticed a twink. He never noticed the ninja twink. Your hair is clipping through the... You can get out of the gym. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. Maybe twinks aren't his thing? Look at him. What do you mean twinks aren't his thing? No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged, but it was the power of the Triforce of Courage. But with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. Not noticing 1 twink is understandable, but 2 twinks? This is where things, yeah, see, like, how you not gonna notice 2 of them? Come on. That is like a singularity of twinkdom. It begins to swirl. Alright. Let's go to the castle. We still have 7 spiders. Where are the other spiders? Maybe the reason he let Link do all that is so you could watch him do cool flips and sword fights. Yeah, I mean, there's really not much else for him to do, right? Like, he's already won. 2 twinks. Pretty sure that's a... Definitely. Definitely. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Definitely, definitely. Yes, definitely. Oh my gosh, something to smash with the Megaturn Hammer. Need the golden gauntlets to get damage reduction. Toss. No, shut it, Navi. Shut it, Navi. We're destroying so many rocks. How many spiders we at? 93. We're at... Oh, no, 94. I know 1 is in the Storm Grotto. Yes. That is... Or we do the Song of Storms as a child. I don't know where the other 5 are. Bink, can you hear me? It's Rauru, the Sage. We 6 will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Did you get the bomb grotto just outside Gerudo Valley? Probably not. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. The Rainbow Bridge to Valhalla! How exciting! The Rainbow Bridge to Valhalla. Imagine he steps onto it and just falls straight through and the sages are like, ooh! That was our 1 try at that, wasn't it? Maybe we should have had a few practice runs beforehand. Oh. I'm pretty sure I got every single one in every single dungeon. I'm pretty sure I got every... Let's go get some spiders. Zelda can wait, right? If that's the one that becomes a hammer grotto, then you okay. So nobody knows. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. I'm pretty sure I got every single one in every single dungeon. Every single one in every single dungeon. So, it's nighttime. Nighttime. Which is different than daytime. Due to the presence of different celestial bodies in the sky. Nighttime, daytime. What do you think is happening on the other side of the world right now? Like, are there other continents? Does Zelda ever talk about, like, people from far-off lands? Is there a new world? Or is Hyrule just the only place? How many of the ones outside the Colossus have we gotten? There's one at Zora's. There are other continents. Can you give me what they do? I want to know. I'm really genuinely interested. What do they do? Because I know in Elden Ring they talk about like, oh, the lands between is not the only place. There's a bunch of other places, and people send their dudes over all the time to, but like the lands between is the only place with a living god. Been too long. Ah, so you're just gonna drop that tidbit and then not even follow up? Lame. Lame-o. There's Hyrule and Byrule and Dyrule and Yrule and Kyle. No, shut it. And Hytopia. Wow, I want to live in Hytopia. That sounds amazing. No, the sun comes up. The sun will come up. Yeah, Low Rule's more like an alternate dimension. The way that Termina is, I think. I think Low Rule's an alternate dimension, the way that, like, Termina is. I've never played Link Between Worlds, though. I think that's the game, right? Link Between Worlds. The Legend is Zelda, Link Between Worlds. How come Hilda's never in anything? We got a goth girl Zelda, and then she just never appears. Hello? How are you gonna do that to us and then never have her show up in anything? Rude. Korodai! I forgot about Korodai! Tra-la-la! We are off! Yes, Korodai definitely counts. Korodai definitely counts. You know, we got a Squadala! We got a Squadala! You gotta, man. You gotta. Look, Navi, there's something more pressing. Golden Spider. Have you ever heard of Golden Spider? They try to shoot me with their snot rocks. Okay. Do Octoroks shoot you with rocks? Yes. But where do the rocks come from? What do you mean it's an eerie liquid snake? What does that mean? Subrosia is a subterranean lava land full of Jawas. What? What are you talking about? Where's the spider here? You who know. You, oh wise one. I don't know, my dad always said God loves rocks, so he made a lot of them. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you mean in the fountain. Not in the Jabu room. Not in the Jabu room. Aw, man, that makes me look like a real goober. Okay, so after this spider, we will have 5 spiders left. Which is, you talking about golden spiders? It sounded like Liquid Snake from Metal Gear. I've never played Metal Gear. That might be a good one to play on stream. I bet that's something I could extract a lot of content out of. I could extract a lot of meaning out of that one. Squadala, we are off. Oop, still. There's also a Subrosian Jawa that has a massive brow in their head. That's how you know she's a girl Jawa. What are you talking about over there? What game are the Jawas featured in? What game are the Jawas featured in? Because that sounds like nonsense to me. Oracle of Seasons. One of the Game Boy... Well, isn't Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages take place on a fake island? Do those take place on a fake island with the big old windfish? Dream. Fake island is Link's Awakening. Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh, look at all the people coming in to correct me. Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad, guys! Where's this spider? It's a good one? I've never played it. That one has the girl in it. It has Marin in it. You should really... Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys gotta see the... So Marin has a very specific design. You know what I mean? The spider is beneath the silver rock. Oh, that makes sense. The Marin has a very specific design. She's wearing a blue dress. She's got red hair. She looks like a normal girl. Right? The German strategy guide version of Marin is just so wildly different. I might send it to the Discord. Because it's just so wildly different. Ooh, there's a hole down here. Okay, this place is strange. The original. The original back in the 90s. I'll send it to the Discord, don't worry, because it's awesome. There are so many invisible spiders. Unluckily for them, I have the eye that gives me truth power. Truth power. Invisible spider are easily seen. If it has a stupid gambling game, I don't know. If it has a stupid gambling game, I don't know. I haven't played it. Okay. Okay. 95 spider. Alright, my lovelies. The only people who know how to play the video game. I don't remember a stupid gambling game in Link's Awakening. Are you thinking of Link to the Past? A Link to the Past? Like the most difficult heart piece in the franchise? Does A Link to the Past have a stupid gambling game? I don't know. I haven't played them. I only play 3D Zelda because there's 3Ds in it. Oh, you. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys this stuff. Are you ready for this? Okay. I just read Rook's, message. You think Link to the Past has the stupid... I thought Link to the Past also had the stupid gambling game, but I haven't played it. I just remember seeing it in the soundtrack when I looked up a bunch of Zelda music. With these spectacles of real sight, I have now achieved my most powerful ability. Cheating at gambling. Cheating at gambling, my friends. Okay. Compare these two artworks. This is supposed to be the same character. The thing is that one was illustrated in Japan and the other was illustrated in Germany. This is the strategy guide art of these two characters. This is the same character. Just two wildly different cultural interpretations of what Island Girl is supposed to look like. And I think it's really interesting that in the Japanese version, she looks just like a girl in a dress. Clearly anime style, right? But in In the German version, she's wearing like this kind of vaguely stereotypical islander tribal look, but she's blonde. Yeah, I don't think that German Marin matches the aesthetic of the series. Yeah, I don't think the German Marin matches the aesthetics of the series. She looks like a shipwrecked German woman. I mean, yeah, that, like, also, is there a big egg in the background there? Is that a big egg? Is that a big egg in the background there? Woo! Alright, I want more spiders in my belly. Okay, think of every spider we have ever found. I'm not gonna do it. I can't remember, but I bet you guys can. Think of every spider we have ever found. Put your thinking caps on. I know where one spider is. The big egg is important to the plot. So, the strategy guide is telling you some plot stuff, though. Look at that. Point to the Germans! The Japanese just showed us a girl. Okay. No, don't hit me. I like summoning the giant fish when I play Marin and Hyrule Warriors. Marin is like unreasonably good in Hyrule Warriors. Have we gotten the spider in the abandoned ruins on the way to the Colossus? Yes, we have got that spider. The spider in the basement. The spider in the basement of the ruins of the Colossus. The spider in the basement. Yes, we have got that spider. Why do you ask? Did you think I forgot that spider? Do you think I freaking forgot that spider? I got that spider. Okay? God. Wow, you guys are pushy. I also mean the big egg is on top of the mountain in Koholin Island, so one would think it's visible. One would think that the big egg would be visible. Everybody should know there's a big egg. I bet the biggest egg has the biggest boy inside. The biggest boy. Okay, I was wrong. I was thinking about the figurines in the Minish cap. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. That was one of the DS ones, right? I didn't own a DS until, like, over halfway through high school, and it was a refurbished one. Oh, yeah! That gambling game. Okay, we're seeing some recognition in... Minish Cap is GBA? You're lying to me. Is it really? Gamboy? Gamboy? Have we gotten the spiders outside the Colossus, namely the ones in the Oasis and the one obtainable by flying on the beam? No, I don't know, actually. Let me get off my horse and check. Spider Song! Game Boy Advance. Yeah, I know there's a difference. There's a difference. I know the Game Boy as the Game Boy Advance because that is the Game Boy I grew up with. And that is the one I did have. I did have a silver Game Boy Advanced SP. I had a silver Game Boy Advanced SP. I've played the beginning of Minish Cap many a time, but I've never actually beaten it. I have never touched it. Not once. Not once have I ever touched Minish Cap. That's not a flex or anything. I just don't play a lot of handheld Zeldas. I mean it when I say that I play only the 3D ones. You beat it like twice, it's a neat game. It seems like it. I bet it's awesome. I bet it's cool. Oh no! These guys are trying to freaking hurt me! I was quite a fan of its art style. Yeah, he had a black one with graffiti that said, "Who are you?" How much do you think that one would go for if he still had it? Spider! Ah! Okay. Minish Cap's art style emulates Wind Waker's. Yeah, I thought it was the Toon. It was the Toon style. My hat talks to me? Oh no, in Minish Cap. I was like, what do you mean my hat talks to me? I was so confused. Yeah, but it's pixelated? Yeah, okay, let's... Tune... Minish Cap. Minish Cap. Game Boy Advance. I totally thought it was, Where's Spider? I hearded him. I see this him. Is life bad? Is life worth living, kids? I do still have it. About $100 for eBay for just the GBA. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the figurines in Minish Cap are bad dumps. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. That is okay. This isn't worth doing. Yay! We destroyed the gold sculptor. That's me being nice? Yeah, I can imagine. I hear the vitriol. I understand the vitriol. I don't understand the vitriol because I've never played it. Come here, kids. Oh, only one of those senses. So you could call someone all manner of horrible things, huh? Come here. Come here. We're never gonna die. We have so many fairies. Life, it never die. Women are my favorite guy. Okay. Okay, with my knowledge, we can make it 98. With my knowledge, we can make it 98. No. Up. Up. How many are in Ganon's castle? Have we gotten the spider on the tree next to the Lake Hylia warp? I think there's only a limited number of figurines you can get in Minish Cap, meaning if your RNG is not on point, you will be... You will forever be missing a heart piece. I've heard the figurines are really difficult. I think they're random and you need to get all 130 until you beat the final villain. And again, Legend of Zegin, no New Game Plus. Legend of Zegin, no New Game Plus. Meaning if you get 20 heart too late, can't freaking use it. They should have given it to me. I did it right. I played one wrong note. That was close enough. Spider. 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 I think Link's Awakening. It is like up in the tree. Would I be hearing it by now? Spider! It is up there! We need to kill it! Everybody to become ultimate hero. No. Please, let me up, so that I may claim my prize. I want it. I need it. Hello. I am lovely individual, please let me go. Don't pee on the floor, use the Commodore. No. The time is changing. No, I don't want to try walking on that branch. Oh! Okay, try again, 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 try again. I don't think Clamber's gonna help you. Clamber's not gonna help you, but Clamber's gonna help me because Clamber and I have a pre-existing agreement. Clamber and I have a pre-existing agreement, which means that Clamber's gonna help me out. You watch. 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 Are you watching? Let's go! Meh. Meh. You didn't read Clamber's contract. I trusted Clamber. Did Clamber put something in the contract? I trusted Clamber! Yet another terms and conditions that I was shafted by! Ugh. I didn't read the contract. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I didn't read the contract. I know I shouldn't trust anyone with a contract, but I just believe in the better devils of our mankind. No tree that looks like that look like you can hang someone from. No lynching trees. That rules out most trees and nope. Let's put that one to bed. Put it to rest. Article 12, paragraph 3, line 4. No trees. That's untrue. Some trees. Guys, I'd be such devil fodder. If devils actually came down and gave people contracts, I'd be such devil fodder. They'd be like, hey, you want this really cool boon? And I'll be like, oh, what do I have to trade? And they go, your soul, and you have to sign this contract. And I'll be like, hot dog! Hot dog! If you say so. No, I love killing Tektites in a single hit. I love it. I love it. I just love dogs. Doesn't everyone? Okay. Is there a spider in Ganon's castle? You see, it's so easy to do journalism. Just put the ellipses around all the words you want to cherry pick. Yeah, just exclude all the words. Yeah, you could totally write something really smart and scathing by taking every word out of context. You can change the contract before you sign it. That's how contracts work. Yeah, not if you don't read it. I don't know. That takes so much time. I don't want to read it. It's like 614 pages. And it's all written in that really annoying legalese. Not plain language at all. I don't know. I owe my soul to 16 different devils. Okay? They're gonna have to duke it out when it's all over. I just didn't read any of it. Did we get the spider on top of Gerudo Fortress? I think we did, didn't we? So I'm assuming there's no spider in Ganon's castle then, from the way that people talk about it. There's no spider in Ganon's Bannons, McMannons, Hannons. I don't know if we got the spider in the center of the Sacred Grove. I don't know if we got that one. Does anybody remember if we ever went back to get that spider in the Sacred Grove? I don't know. I don't know. Not that I'm aware of. I'm pretty sure we got the spider at the top of Gerudo Fortress. But I'll check. I'll check. And then we'll check the Sacred Grove. How about that? Yeah, I don't think we got that one. I don't think we got that one. How about, let me, okay. Let's go there. Let's go there. That was me doing the, Not that I'm aware of spiders in Ganon's house. He has no spiders in his house? He's so repugnant that not even spiders want to be his friend? That's sad. That's sad. So repugnant that not even spiders. Beep boop boop boop. Arrows! Headshot. This is the Goliath. This is the Goliath to our David. Now we gotta go cut off his head. Do 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 do. Oh! Woo! No, he keeps them out on purpose because he actively wants mosquitoes. Woe befall me that I question the motivations of the Lord of Evil. But why would you actively want mosquitoes? Why would you actively want mosquitoes? What purpose do they serve? I don't know if I agree with that, sir. Kindred spirit. They are one and the same. They both spread malaria. Oh, you're so right. It is daytime. All right. You're right. It is daytime. That's my bad, kids. That's my bad. How come this game doesn't have awesome headshot mechanics? How come Nintendo didn't add awesome headshot mechanics? So headshots don't even do anything. Isn't that so lame? That's what Redeads are? They just have malaria? Because it was too complicated, they should have put bendy bones in Link's hat. They should have had cloth physics. Why doesn't this game have cloth physics? In my opinion, this game is bad. Spider? It's gonna be on one of these walls, isn't it? Ah, we got the maze spider. Yeah, why wasn't this game a robust first-person shooter with RPG mechanics and intense customization of vehicles? Why wasn't this game that? I don't understand why they made the game the way it did. Did we get the theater spider? Theater spider. Theater spider. Let's go check. Let's go check if we got the theater spider. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Ocarina of Time MMORPG. I would kill for an MMORPG set in the Legend of Zelda universe. Hey, let's kill this little guy. Screw you, Skull Kid! He did a cool backflip away like a little imp man. He did a cool backflip away like a little imp man. No, Nintendo would never, ever, ever, ever make a Legend of Zelda MMORPG. And if they did, they'd probably hand it off to a really evil company like Tencent. So, we're never gonna get it. Use light arrows on the little imp man? If you use light arrows on the little imp man, does it insta-kill him? If you use light arrows on the little imp man, does it insta-kill him? That guy's already aggroed. It does funny. Whoa! Raiding with a party of 4! Hello! I have been raided, and my stores have been plundered. I will now not survive the winter. Skip the next game. Well, it does... It did... It would probably help if I could hit them with the arrows. Skip the next game. No, we can't skip Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is awesome. Hello, how are you? All right, we're looking for spiders. We're at kind of a we're at a rough place because we are at 98 out of 100, and I have judiciously handed off the bureaucracy of keeping track of where those spiders are to my lovely viewers, and we don't remember which ones we've gotten so far. So the bureaucracy has failed, and we're trying to find the last 2. I know where one is. I know where one is for a fact. But so that's what we're doing right now, and then after we find the last couple spiders, We're gonna kill Ganondorf and save Hyrule and discuss Destiny as a concept. What have you been playing? Where are you guys coming from? I'm interested. I've never been raided before. That is a new experience. I passed the theater! Of course I did. Of course I did. Push comes to shove. There is a spider that can't be duplicated. I don't know if we should resort to a duplication glitch this early. Alright, let's check. Let's check. Let's check. Let's check. Let's check. Let's check. Meow. Meow. I was playing some Spelunky too. I have never played Spelunky. And I did not know there was a second Spelunky. What is Spelunky? I've heard of it, but I've never played it. It's nice to meet you as well. How do you say your last... Yes, we have gotten the Theta Spider. I'm trying to say... So is it Miku? Like the Hatsune variety? Mako! Mako! Like the shark. Like the oceanic shark. Mako. Is it a character reference? Sorry if I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm just curious. I've never been raided before. It's a lot of fun. It's new. It's new. Alright. So... the Lost Woods was a bust. The Lost Woods was a bust. I'm pretty sure we've gotten... no, I'm trying to do the cool spin move. Hit him with the spin move. I'm trying... Did you shoot him with the light arrow? Hyrule Small Tree by Kakariko. Like one of these trees? Nah, just similar to my real name. My little avatar is a wizard, kitty! I like that a lot. Is the artist still in chat? By the Rook, are you here? By the Rook, are you here? By the Rook, are you here? I like that a lot. A wizard kitty. Those are two very, very important, or very, very... Yeah, I know, but I have to, like, either commission an artist or do some really bad stuff myself, I think. Yay! By the Rook is here! He is our creator of this wonderful model that I'm using right now. And marketing, brand, you should pay me. I'm not gonna pay you, Zareth, no matter how much you ask. Thank you. Yeah, no, well, I guess I should thank the artist. We gotta make it nighttime. We gotta make it nighttime for the spider TOPR. But it's I don't know if it's immediately obvious, but it's supposed to be a Velociraptor girl. Alright, where is this? Where is this? Is this the tree you were talking about? Is this the one that I do? Do I have to do this? Kakariko, not Kokiri! Oh, the egg is on my face. I mixed up the two K-name locations. How dare I? Okay. Poor Cobalt. Cobalt is the one who's guiding me by the hand through the, well, the entirety of the game, actually. I haven't played this in a really long time. The only spiders left on my list are Storm's Grotto and Child Castle. And atop the Gerudo Fort. But okay. Well, I believe your list. I really believe your list. I trust your list. Because you have a list, and I don't. Which means that it's more trustworthy than my memory anyways. And though I may remember getting the spider on the top of the Gerudo Fort... Is there two spiders at the top of the Gerudo Fort? Is there two spiders at the top of Gerudo Fort? Well, there's hearts in this tree. That's nice. We could have... More north. Yeah, it's this one, right? I think we got this one. I remember specifically getting this one. Yeah, I remember getting this one, I think. Unless... Is there a bomb grotto somewhere over here? Let us blow it up. That doesn't feel familiar. That doesn't feel familiar. There's a man here. I do need to head out to sleep, but it's cool to meet ya. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I love this game, and thank you for the raid as well. It was really exciting. I've never had one before. Thank you. Have a good night. I hope you had a little bit of fun in the time that you were here. All right. Let's see what we're doing. This looks... let's go to the top of the Gerudo Fortress. I trust in Thafin. I trust in Thafin's judgment. Thank you. I'm warm. I'm warm. Thank you very much. You're flustering me. Have a good night. Thank you for dropping by. All right, let's go. Let's go to let's go to the Gerudo Fortress, and then we can kill the final boss. See you around. Let's get this final boss. Let's get the... Okay, now spider, then final boss. Yes, yes, yes. Did you smack the first tree in Zora's River with your face? Maybe not. I mean, we could... Well, that was right next to the... that was right next to the... Thingamabobby. The Thingamabobby. What were we... Oh, Zora's River. Yes. Okay, I'm in my head right now. I'm trying to get what places we could check. So Zora's River first, because it's right over here, and then we'll run over to the Gerudo Fortress and check up top. No! Evil Ghost! Yes, we did get the Bug Bean Patch. I think we've gotten every Bug Bean Patch. So technically I don't need these guys anymore, but they've literally been with me since the Great Deku Tree, and to let them go free now would feel like a betrayal of my morals. If he paid me some of his precious coins to market, I'm only asking $100,000 a year. $100,000 a year. I don't make that in like 5 years. Okay. The tree is kid only. Well, our other spider is kid only. So let's go. Okay. New plan. I've never noticed that tree doesn't exist when you're an adult. Okay, so new plan. All right, new plan. Gerudo Fortress, and then we turn into a child. We turn into a child. I think we do have that spider. Yeah, we gotta become a We're gonna. Oh, I clipped through her. I wonder if that was weird for both of us. Like, what do you think that felt like for them? Probably not good. Probably not good. Yeah, weird clip. Oh, man. I don't know. That's exciting. Maybe I'm gushing a little bit too much, but I've never been raided before. It was really exciting. I've never had that happen before. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. I always feel like I stream so late and most people go to bed after they're done watching me that I don't know. I don't know, like, I don't want to raid someone and then not even, I don't know, send my viewers to go attack someone's fort without me leading the charge. It feels wrong. If I streamed at better times, I think it would be. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm probably definitely overthinking it. But I don't know. Alright, let's get up to the... I mean, it's already nighttime. Does time pass normally in Gerudo Fortress? There's a button on the stream summary thing, folks stream at all hours. Yeah, but I'm more worried about, like, would my... do a noon stream and raid after? Yeah, if I had... I don't know. I just feel bad about streaming at normal hours because I don't want to disturb the other people that I live in this house with. Because the walls are thin and I am loud. You know what I mean? So it's not a huge amount of space. Cool. Time passes in the valley but not in the fortress, which means that we can explore with impunity. Impunity is the word of the day. Because I'm pretty sure we did the fortress at night. I'm pretty sure we did the fortress at night. Night. So... I'm trying to think. Trying to think. Okay. At least we won't get... Well, actually, it might have been better if we were just randomly sent to prison. Because then we would have the opportunity to go straight to the top. Could always get some soundproof foam for... Yeah, I was thinking about that. That would probably be a really good investment. That would probably be a really good investment. I remember Nimmy Nightmare, pretty big VTuber, was talking about her setup. And that she streams, like, inside a pop-up closet, inside another room. For the most perfect of sound quality. And I was like, wow, that's... Where'd this, from, was it may, yeah, let me stop. Holy bejesus, man. I hope it wasn't from all that thievery. It might have been. It might have been. What's it to ya? What's it to ya? What if they're stealing all the vibrant purple dye? Isn't purple dye only from, like, a snail? Or, like, back in the Roman era, it was only from, like, a snail that was found in the Mediterranean, which is why Roman senators had a single purple stripe. And if you were a common citizen who wore purple, you could get executed. I'm pretty sure that's true. I'm pretty sure that's true. I hope it's not me just making stuff up. Oh, that's not me just making stuff up. That feels historically plausible. But there's no spider. Was that the spider that we are talking about? Yeah, that's why purple became a royal color. It was because it was used for... It was incredibly rare. And we'll never be royals. Royals! You don't run in our blood. Gerudo Archery Spider? I don't know if we got Gerudo Archery Spider. You don't run in our blood. Lord, Didn't Lord do something? Okay, wait. Lord, I'm pretty sure, had a Spicy Onion Ring review blog, right? Am I misremembering that? Am I misremembering whether or not Lord had a Spicy Onion Ring review blog? Tyrian Purple, or Tyrian Purple. Yay. I remembered my historical facts correctly. I remembered my historical facts correctly. Okay. It will... Okay. I know. I'm looking for spiders. You are very annoying. It's on one of the targets. Is it on this side? I'm pretty sure we did get it, but this is... We could also go to every dungeon and see if we have the spider marker. We could do that. Wouldn't that be exciting and fun for everyone involved? I'm pretty sure most of the dungeons have a little warp to it. So imagine if it's in the water temple. No spider sounds. Wow. It seems like keeping a list of that might have been important. Maybe I should have had a spreadsheet open. Oh. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna travel to the water temple just in case. I'm gonna travel to the water temple just in case, because I have a sinking feeling. I have a sinking feeling. I have a drowning feeling. Mammo. Oh! I got exciting news to share. Yeah, a sinking feeling. I got exciting news to share. Tonight! Oh, is there someone in the water? No, it's just a rock. So I did end up getting into that show we were talking about the other day. I can't say what I was cast as or what the show is, but I did end up getting into it. And we were supposed to have our read-through tonight, but the weather was really bad, and the director didn't want us to drive all the way to the venue in the snow. So, we're gonna do a read-through online on Wednesday. I'm very excited. It's an interesting show, though. It's not a character that I usually get to play, and I'm really excited about that. It's not a character I usually get to play, but I'm really excited at the idea. Oh wait, no, that's not the right place. I'm excited about the idea of playing this guy. Also, I gotta see what they're gonna do about the rehearsal schedule. Because I really do... I don't want to miss... Because of how many lines I have and how many scenes I'm present in, missing rehearsals is bad. Sometimes I get a part that has like 6 lines and is in 2 scenes. And it's like, okay, so I can miss, like, you know. You don't need me for every scene, right, boss? But this time it's like, no. No, no, no. Alright, let's check. Aww, we got every spider. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if we can check the overworld map for spiders. That would be awesome. That would be like a... We're going to be blue for a little bit. So the purple was at one point only allowed to be worn by the Emperor. Don the purple means the crowned Emperor. Totally going to find a way to use that phrase. Yes! Make that part of your daily, right? Like, oh, he totally thinks he can don the purple. Yes, right? Oh, he donned the purple, so to speak, by being named head of the project. Yes, you could totally use that. You could totally use that in daily speech. Go to map and check London Ranch. Oh, you can! We're missing one in the market. We're missing one in Kakariko Village! Holy bejesus! What a brilliant idea! Inthafin is king of chat. Inthafin is king of chat. Welcome. Inthafin has donned the purple by being named king of chat. We have a new king, everybody. Don the purple. Sorry. Yay! We did it. You purple now? Yes, you're very purple. Welcome to the purple side. Okay, no, that's awesome. Oh, there was an addendum I had to make, actually. Do you guys remember addendums? There was an addendum I had to make. I was talking about Kellogg during the Dark Souls 3 stream. And I stated that Kellogg invented cornflakes to fight masturbation. This is untrue. Though he did write that plain and bland foods could indeed combat sexual urges, that was not the main reason he invented cornflakes. The main reason he invented cornflakes was because he wanted an easy-to-eat and healthy food for his elderly patients. Addendum. Addendumed. Though he also did believe that cornflakes would fight sexual urges. He was a freak like that. Do you think it's in one of the graves? Do you think it's in one of the graves? Yeah, this is a piece of heart. And we got it a long time ago. Is it in the Shadow Temple? Mayhaps. 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 What am I gonna play after this? What am I gonna play after this, guys? I'm kind of like... Do I want to play Skyrim? Do I want to play more Hyrule Warriors? Do I want to play Total War Warhammer 3? So dude fed his wife cornflakes. She was disgusted and he slept on the couch from that point forward. I don't know if Kellogg ever married. I don't know if Kellogg ever married. He just really hated the sin of masturbation. Like, he had a one-man's crusade against the sin of masturbation. Did Dr. Kellogg ever marry? Dr. Kellogg married Ella Orvilla Eaton. Oh, E. Oh, yeah, she was E. Kellogg. Ella Orvilla Eaton. While the couple never had biological their marriage was never consummated. Guys, I think... Was Kellogg... They never... What? Yeah, his wife was ride or die. I became a dolphin there for a second. Oh, I didn't mean for the stream. I meant for my own personal enjoyment. I didn't mean for the stream. I meant for my own personal enjoyment. No, we got all the Shadow Temple spiders. I became a dolphin there for a second. My model glitched out because I started reading really close. Do you guys think that Dr. Kellogg was gay? I don't want to make any undue assumptions, but just from what little I've read, I don't know if anybody's ever theorized about it. I don't know if anybody has ever, like, he doesn't seem to have, but, like, he was super pro, like, abstinence, trying to constantly fight undue sexual urges. Gay or ace. Yeah, he might have been ace. He just thought sex was disgusting. And he, therefore, went on a one-man crusade. And the thing is that his wife was ride or die for that. Impa's roof? Is that Impa's house? Is that Impa's house? Over here? He might, yeah, he could have been entirely ace. And his wife was ride or die for that. Maybe she was ace as well. Because they were both, like, super big. Abstinence is the only way. Thank you, small schlong. Ooh, cows! You have great comedic timing, small schlong. You have great comedic timing. Yeah, not ride or die. There was different types of riding. It was like 1910 times. I bet they had a horse. I bet they had a horse. And... maybe even a bicycle built for two. Maybe even a bicycle built for two. I'm really reeling at the small schlong following while we're... Not much. What's up with you? Sorry, it was just perfect timing. We were talking about Kellogg and whether or not he was ace. Oh, man. Okay, so how do we get to this stupid roof? Oh, man. That's so funny. Do we have to be a child? We're, if you're asking what's going on in the stream, we're trying to get the last two spiders. They are made of wood. Ooh. Could have made another small schlong joke, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's low-hanging fruit. It's low-hanging fruit. So let's go over here. Like Spider-Man. This is like rural... No. I didn't mean to do that. This is like rural Spider-Man. I don't know. I'm still, that name is so funny to me because it's like, Twitch didn't get it. It came at the perfect timing. I don't know. Universal joke. Very good. Ba 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 ba. I love how the Kellogg brothers got into a relationship-destroying argument of whether the cornflakes should taste moderately better or not. Yeah! Cobalt wins! Cobalt wins! What does Cobalt win? But Cobalt wins. Yeah, okay. Did they ever reconcile over whether or not cornflakes should have sugar or not? Give me that purple drink. Don the purple. Gungan victory music. I think that's Gungan victory music. I don't even know what's going on. All I know is I'm playing Geometry Dash while listening to this. We're collecting all the spiders. We have 99 spider. So once we get to 100, we have collected every spider in the game. Geometry Dash is awesome. I played Geometry Dash back in like middle school. The autocorrect wanted me to say gunman victory music. Is that just the victory theme at the end of every single like Call of Duty multiplayer match? Oh, hello, sir. I walked right into you. You die for touching me. That's the rules here. Gunman, like that one anime. Which anime? Which anime? I don't watch anime. Sorry. Sorgy. 100 spiders makes me think of collecting 100 golden spatulas in SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's exactly that. They're gold and everything. I've never played Battle for Bikini Bottom. 100 golden spatulas. 100 golden spatulas. 100 golden spatulas. Battle for Bikini Bottom. Same exact principle. Why is bikini censored? I don't know. Can you wear a bikini on Twitch? Rook? We still gotta do Bea's swimsuit era. We gotta have Bea's summer skin that you can unlock from the loot box. Gurren Lagann. That's the one with the red-haired girl in a bikini. Hey! It all ties together. It all ties together. Let me out. You suck. Yes. Only if it's an era-appropriate swimsuit. Of course. Maybe a more conservative shorts and a frilly. Yeah, I was gonna do... So, actually, I'm pretty sure a really good... Is it short anime? Is it only like 20-something... Sorry. You guys keep getting me distracted. Bing bong, bing a da dong, bong dong, be diddle bum, bow, bow, meaning a no, meaning a no. Okay, sorry. I'm saving something, and then I'll send it to the Discord. There's so many images in the Discord today. There's so many images in the Discord today. This is what it would have to be. Right? Like, this is what it would have to be. My last name goes under mod review, even though it's in my username. Final spider. Yes. Oh, yeah, which means that we didn't need to leave Hyrule Castle. I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to do that. I don't know why I immediately was like, I gotta go. Where? Where? Does everybody know the duplication glitch associated? I tried typing it earlier, but it went into automod. I apologize for that. I don't know why it would. Well, yeah, I think I do know why, but I apologize for that. I'm sorry, it went into automod. I don't have the stream manager up, so I can't approve your awesome name. Did you already recommend Strike Suit Zero? No. What is Strike Suit Zero? You know what I've been seeing a lot? On YouTube, I've been getting a lot of videos about that 90s Dreamcast game where it's giant robots, but the voice acting is really bad, and it has a girl named Nanao who just constantly gets level-based. I thought you said very based. And I thought that was a really funny concept. Very based. We already played Halo Reach. We played and beat Halo Reach. Yeah. Well, I think it's funny that it caught it. It is pretty based. What's the name? Is it like... Again, I don't know. It hasn't even been a year since we touched Halo Reach. Is Halo Reach even relevant? No, I'm a good kid. I'm a little boy. I'm a little boy and I get to talk to the princess. Jerks. Jerks. Oh, what's the name of that game, though? I don't know. I just know that it has a girl named Nanao, and she keeps getting punished for being alive. Could always play the other Halo games. I have played Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, ODST, and Reach on this channel. You can find all of the VODs where you usually find them. How was that for a pitch? How was that for a pitch? You can find all the VODs in the channel description. Yes, but it was actually some of the first things I played. I think Halo... Is it the first thing I beat and played? The Halo series? Yeah, Dark Souls Remastered's gun run would not be a bad idea. I really do feel like Bloodborne would be awesome. If I type small schlong, I think it's fine, but when I type it separately, it's a problem. So it thinks it's one good guy word. But when you type it separately, it thinks it's one... then it becomes bad guy word? That's fascinating. Halo Strike Team Raven. How do I even get that? Isn't that an arcade game? Isn't that an arcade game? Assault Android Cactus? Yeah, you want me to go to the local pizza place and stream me playing an arcade game? Oh, Halo Wars campaign would not be a bad idea. I own Halo Wars. Halo Wars would not be a bad idea. You've been banned from other people's streams for having this username, but it's so charming. It's so charming. Alright, has everybody seen the glitch involving... I'll record it. No, that's ridiculous. Alright, Inthafen, make sure that I do this correctly. Can confirm they have no senses. Okay. Let me make sure I do this right. I don't think I did it right. I don't think I did it right. So, if... I think I goofed it up. My bad. So, what is supposed to happen... Yeah, exactly, right? Like, they've already... Yeah, I think I think I did it wrong. Dang it. Oh, wait, yeah, no, it's not that. So, yes, you can... If you weren't bad, you can get infinite spider tokens from that spider. And only that spider. I'm pretty sure that the game just doesn't like it. Oh, come on. It won't even let me check if I goofed it up too bad. More bombs! More bombs! Give me more bombs! Why is it not... Is it just like... Yeah, you got what you needed from there. Is it max over 2... Int over 2 billion? I don't know in this one. Unhappy with your cheating intentions? I broke it in it! Does it only appear at night? Yeah, I goofed up so bad that I closed it permanently. Holy bejesus, guys. Have you ever seen someone err so explicitly? Guys, I broke it. I broke it. I wanted to cheat and I broke it. Oh, man. We should test it out? Is it 2 billion in this? Did the integer overflow change from like 64-bit? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. So I don't know if that's really a dumb thing to ask. But I want to know. I think for most things, max integer is 2,147,483,647. Why? Why is that the number? Is that just why is that where the computer gives up? It's just programming? Ah! I want to know why, small schlong. I want to know why. Or else it would be a long... Alright, let's see if we broke it. We broke it. We didn't do it right. A 9 quintillion on 64-bit? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Insco positive and negative? See, that means nothing to me, but I want it to mean something. Yeah, what's that? Whoa! No, I'm pissed about it. I'm pissed I messed up. I'm mad about it. Yeah. Alright, let's go! Let's go! We got 100 spiders! We're so good at spiders! I want these guys to throw me out. 32-bit. What's the biggest integers on those crabs they played Doom on? Holy bejesus. Wait, what's my biggest integer? If my brain maxes out my integer, does it... Wait, what is my... You're in a college for software engineering? If I start talking about it, it might not make sense. That's okay. That's okay. I will be regaled. I have listened to many people who have never made sense to me, and just the idea of maybe even learning something new, it pushes me forward, my friend. It pushes me forward, my friend. And engineering, software engineering in particular, is something that just, like, baffles me. Unsigned integers are larger? What is my integer? What does my brain stop at? I want to know, have we mapped out the max integer for a human brain? That sounds fascinating. That sounds fascinating. You're binary, you're 1 and 2? What? I don't make sense to me, so it's not like it's a new feeling when it comes from someone else. Oh man, is that a cry for help? Do you need to talk to someone? Binary is 0 and 1. What is 1 and 2 then? Non-binary is anything that's not 0 and 1. Uh-oh. I don't know if that's true or not. He's free. Look at him dancing. Look at him dancing. Since you've destroyed 100 spiders of the curse on me has been broken. Thank you. Here is a token of appreciation. Please take it. Yay! Unlimited money, which we totally need. Money is so important in this video game where you don't need to buy supplies. Money is so important in this video game where we have every available item. Money! Yum, 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 yum. Who says what? I didn't realize that talking about software engineering was going to cause everybody to fight about it. Why is it red? That's scary. Binary is 2 things, and I say it's 1 and 2 for you. If you say so. No. If you say so, I will follow your judgment. You are the one who teaches me, I guess. Alright, let's pick up that Master Sword and actually kill the boss. How about that, guys? How about that, guys? It took us an hour and a half to find the last 6 spiders. It took us an hour and a half to find the last 6 spiders. Whoopsie pupsie. You can spend your money on gambling! Yeah, because we, well, is there any gambling that's worth doing? Because I mean, we could do the chest mini game until I win. Does that sound fun? We can do the chess mini game until I win. I don't want to be blue. I want to be red. Red's a cooler color than blue. Okay, this is pretty big for me. I have never had this screen maxed out once in my life. I have never had this screen maxed out once before in my life. I mean, I don't know. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. This is awesome. We have everything we ever need. Red's not cooler. Red's warmer. It's warmer. It's a warm color. What? This is a good red, too. Like, this is like a scarlet. It is a very nice red. Or you can keep getting eaten by the likes and replace your equipment over and over again. I could do that, couldn't I? Software engineering is a rough field these days because of vibe coding. Because of vibe coding. Look, the AI bubble's gonna crash and then everybody's gonna be fine, okay? Don't worry about it. It'll all work out. It'll all work out. The AI bubble will crash and then we'll all be fine. And it'll be like it never happened. Scarlet was more vibrant? Like my ascot? No, my ascot is definitely not Scarlet. It's more brick. Yeah, it's oversaturated even before that. Well, it's because everybody was told to learn how to code. All the blue collar jobs crashed. So everybody was told to get a white collar job, and now the white collar jobs are crashing too. So we have bytes, which are 8 to they go from 128 to 127. A short is a 16-bit signed integer. Ranges negative. Okay. Wow. An integer, which is a 32-bit signed integer, and it goes positive. Wow. Finally, we have long, which is. Wow. So we have bytes, which are 8-bit. A short is a 16-bit. An integer, which is 32-bit. Finally, we have long, used for very large numbers. I prefer hardware destruction. He's forgetting about a long. That's not real. Long ranch. Long ranch. And of course, small schlong forgets about long. Small schlong. Not long schlong. Small. Oh, man. The hammer. Hardware destruction. That's awesome. I prefer hardware destruction. Sorry, that makes me giggle. I'm reminded of the bit rant for a really bad game thing. I didn't watch Angry Video Game Nerd. How many people watched Good wheel. How about you? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Fortunately, I don't. Yeah. Oh man. See, this is I am utterly confused. You were right. You were right, small schlong. I am utterly confused. I don't know what's happening. I have a lot of programmers in chat. If you don't know what it means to a signed integer, it just means it can represent both positive and negative whole numbers, including 0, by using 1 bit. That sounds useful. That sounds useful. Ow, my bad. Wait, we can do this! You guys remember this tool? Hi, Nikki. It's been a few days. How have you been? No, don't explain floats to me. You sound way too excited. Don't explain floats to me. I can't, if your, yeah, if your brain just immediately rejects it wholesale, there's... Helping a friend who's needed attention. That's good. That's good. I'm glad that you're going out of your way to assist those who need it. I hope you've been taking care of yourself. How's the weather been? Oh, Bombdrew. Oh, worm? Um... But we binged a Netflix cartoon? That sounds cool, though. Which one? Which Netflix cartoon? I can't even explain floats. I wouldn't dare try. Computer math gets complicated when you add a decimal. You guys are scarring me. Kipo and the Age of the Wonder Beasts. I have never heard of that. What is that about? Yay! Fire arrow purpose! Float is short of floating point number. Floats are used for calculation that require decimal precision. I forgot how precise, but they get a long... What? A long decimal? Oh, there's two! Guys, there's two in there! What? I have never been so insulted in my life before. There's two in there! Well, yeah, two hands! Ow. How freaking rude! Oh, I was hoping you knew how to explain how they're represented in binary and used for math. Why are you being mean, Zareth? Why are you being mean? If you want something to happen, you do it yourself. So it's about a girl from an underground burrow getting flushed out into the outside world, which is filled with mutants. She has to find a way to reunite with her people while they survive. That sounds scary. Is it a scary cartoon or a cute cartoon? We did it! We just had to get picked up once. You would rather die? So you're getting someone else to do it? Very, very rude. Cute but filled with peril. Does anybody die in it? Does anybody die in it? Yes, they seem excited. I hope Small Schlong is excited. I figured we had to use our new tool to... Hi, Nubaru! The spiritual barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, kid! I can try. Don't do it if it hurts you. Don't do it if it hurts you. Don't do it if it hurts you. In a backstory, yes, but not amidst the story. Good. I perform poorly with character death. But the spirit... Oh, no. We need the gauntlets. The gauntlets of big lifting. Alright, let's go fire. Let's go fire. This is good recall for when I teach people. Yeah, no, I remember reading once that you don't actually know what you think you know unless you can, teach it. Teaching it is one of the best ways to test your own knowledge of something. Guys, we need the gauntlets. Please, I'm begging, I can't handle it. Walk into the outside wall underneath one of the bridges. Walk into the outside wall underneath one of the bridges. Walk into the outside wall underneath one of the bridges. I'm pretty sure this is like the exact same shape as the hidden path in the Gauntlet of Shar. Walk into the outside wall underneath one of the bridges. How do you do that on your screen? Walk into the outside wall underneath one of the bridges. Honestly, I called the twist to the first episode. Oh, yeah. Are the golden gauntlets in here? Meow. Oh! That is a wall! Ooh. Is this one gonna hurt me? Ow. Want to know what it is and how I realized it was on the horizon? Sure. I have no... Is anybody gonna watch this cartoon and be upset at spoilers? It does like a thing on your screen with the silver pyramid thing. Oh, those are bits and you don't need to know how to do that. Those are bits and you don't need to know how to do that. Nobody tells Aerith how to do that. All right. Unfortunately, I got distracted by the water medallion. This doesn't have anything to do with I'm gonna do it and teach it anyway. It's the icon next to the emoji button. Don't pay attention to that. Don't pay attention to that. You don't need to know how to do that. You don't know what you've done, Cobalt. Okay. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. The MC is half mutant. Interesting. Interesting. What does that do for them, though? Suck it! Oh, I need to watch some Psych. Maybe I'll play some Hyrule Warriors and watch some Psych. That sounds like fun. Oh, whoa, whoa. Well, okay. Are you sure? I can start with how humans write and relate it to programming, how computers write numbers, fractions in binary, how floats are actually stored but simplified, why math... No, no, it's not right. Oh, Cobalt. Look what you've done. How floats are actually stored but simplified, why math gives strange answers, how the math is performed, and the general rules when programming with math. Holy Jesus Christ. Are software engineers okay? Do you guys ever see the outside world? Do you guys ever go outside? Anyway, her skin was purple. Is that the only... So, like, you figured out because her skin was purple. Don't perma-smug me. Don't smug me. I saw a character in City of Heroes today that made me really happy. Because the character's name was, like, Sci-Fi. Math is for nerds. No! No! There's so many things in the show that just bounce. It is infinitely quotable. It is an infinitely quotable show. I saw a character in City of Heroes that made me really happy today because their name was like sci-fi, but spelled like sci like psychic. And they were like a purple alien in a green and white bodysuit with psychic powers. And I'm like, this is so superhero coded. I'm so excited to see this superhero. It made me really happy. It made me really happy. Get paid, dork. I know. Stop! Stop! Stop giving me bits! What have you done? I use one of the best scientifically proven methods to learn things, especially for long-term memory, so I can see the outside world once a year. Oh my gosh. That's so sad, guys. Oh, wow. I'm really glad you get to see the outside world once a year. Okay, wait. I think I'm figuring it out. You guys are probably losing your mind watching me do this, but I can do it. I can do it. Do the bits piss you off? Yes, a little bit, because you keep giving them. No, I think I goofed it. Go into the howl, okay? Do you know what your favorite joke was? I do not know what your favorite joke was. Good. Oh my gosh, Zeref, no. Okay, let's try going this way. Once chat was trying to convince a streamer to do something. Is this a Germa bit? Germa always has something like this. Multi-threading in Java is another language. And I think it's not a language spoken by anyone kind or normal. I see. And by I see nothing. Wait. No. No. No, incorrect. We're learning, chat. I sent them a donation of $5. I was like, maybe my friend Abraham Lincoln can change your mind. Did it change? Did Abraham Lincoln change their mind? Maybe General George Washington could have a word to say about this. No, but they laughed. My computer only has one thread. I cut the others to keep it from trying to multi-thread. Did that hurt it? Oh, good. I am helping you. I'm helping you study. I'm helping you study. I'm providing a service. Holy bejesus, guys. Okay. Let's try going this way. Does that do anything? You will be testing me! Oh no! Why? What did I do to deserve that? Would my buddy Abe change your mind? Hands you a penny. They're all just in sync now? I feel like you're hurting your thing. Guys, am I stupid? Yeah, so I need to get it somehow to slide over here, and then it can slide down here, and then it can slide over here, right? A block needs to go into the center hole. Maybe it does! Maybe a block does need to go into the center hole. I was assuming the center hole was a bottomless pit like the other ones. Put it in the hole! I probably never would have figured that out. And I know that's annoying, but... Womp womp. Maybe a block does need to go into the center hole. But did I... You'll be testing me in Python, Java, C++, and machine language. The square hole. It goes in the square hole. That it does, my friends. That it does. Okay, so... But that doesn't solve the rest of my problems where I'm a dumb baby. You know? Can I break this? Try putting the other block in the square hole. Oh, so I... What? Which world would you prefer in? The SP? Definitely the FNAF world, because it doesn't seem like the animatronics actually do anything outside of, like... Oh, everything is opened now. Look at that. I did not solve the puzzle. Let the record show, stenographer, let the record show I did not solve this puzzle. This puzzle was solved by my chat. Stenographer, this puzzle was solved by my chat. I want that on the record. I would definitely live in the FNAF world because I just wouldn't go to where the animatronics were. The SCPs, it's more like, whoops, you looked at a photo and now you're dead. Whoops, you no-clipped out of reality. You tried to have a banana? Well, that banana turned you into a banana, idiot. So it's like, no, I'd much rather live in FNAF because it... B looks like she'd have a stenographer. She'd definitely have a stenographer. There's a character design. Hey, Rook, we can make a stenographer for B. Bing bong. Oh, okay, when we first saw the spirit one, the evil orb inside the spirit thing was the same color as the spirit energy. So I thought they were all, the orbs were all going to be the same color as the evil, or the barrier, and it's not so. It's not so. I was misled. It's my wife. And she's got abs? The water barrier is dispelled. Hurry up! Ma'am? Fish wife! Fish wife! Fish wife! Fish wife! Ooh, that was scary. We love our fish wife. I don't know. Okay, so in chat, which one of the wives should Link pick? Which one of the wives should Link pick? Time for play some more Geometry Dash. Thank you for sharing. I hope you had fun talking about it. I don't think I retained any of it, but you'd have like a 20 pack. No, seriously, which one of the fishwives should Link pick? Why am I walking into one of the walls underneath? Oh, this is a lovely room. Filled with capitalism. Yes, Nikki, what's up? King Zora! No! I was talking about the women. The women in the video game. Because Link has many... Smack the ground with the hammer. Do they all come out? Yeah! That's awesome! You die on a level? Sidon? No! You guys are getting it wrong. Out of all the wives in this video game, which one should Link pick? You'll be back with 6K attempts on? I don't have the patience, but you are a software programmer. Please watch it when you have time. Okay. Married to a Moomin. I freaking love Moomin! I love Moomin so much. You'd pick Twin Rova? That's a good choice. Malin, that's a good choice. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. I love Moomin so much. I love Moomin so much. I used to watch the Moomin on the VHS when I was a little. I love Moomin so much. And I know that Japan really likes Moomin too. So that's not surprising at all. Why haven't you played the Sky Children of Light? I don't know. Is it about Moomin? The only wrong choice is Saria because she's a child. She's a forever child. She is a forever child. If you too were also a forever child, Link should simply become Ganon's dad. They did an official crossover with Moomin. Did I hear Japan? You did indeed. You did indeed. My artist lived in Japan briefly for 6 months, and I will always bring that up because I think it's so freaking cool. Because I love that country from a distance. Have you seen the movie Rental Family with Brendan Fraser? I'm going to study abroad there for 9 months soon. That sounds awesome. Do you know where? Do you know where in Japan you're going to study abroad? Oh, okay, I see. Do you know where in Japan you're going to study abroad? You like the movie Little You'll be in Tokyo Rikyo University. What part of Tokyo is that in? Not Rental Family. Yeah. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's a good movie, Bront. For legal reasons, this is a joke. I kind of want to rewatch it again just to really get my thoughts down on it. Really kind of like the first time, watch it first time blind. Get used to it. Get used to the world it's building. Second time, really dig into what it's doing. It's about a guy marrying a woman, but... Oh, we talked about this one before. We talked about this during Demon Souls. Yeah, and it's kind of like a horror comedy. Nishi Ikebukuro, Toshimiku, Tokyo. Tokyo. Rook live in Saitama. Nishi Ikebukuro. I want to look that up. Nishi Ikebukuro Station. West Ikebukuro is the bustling western side of Tokyo's major commercial hub. Ikebukuro, known for its lively mix of shopping, dining, entertainment, and significant otaku culture, particularly along Otome Road. Otome. Key features include the urban oasis of Ikebukuro Nishiguchi Park, with its global ring theater, large electronics retailers, and proximity to Sunshine City, making it a vibrant, well-connected area for both locals and tourists. There's a small pleasure district in Nishi Ukebukuro. Uh-oh, there's a small pleasure district. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good night, Zareth. For locals and turrets. Exactly, local turrets. I don't know why I said that wrong so bad. The kanji for Ikebukuro literally means pond bag. Outside the west exit of Ikebukuro Station, near an entrance to Fukutoshin Line, is a small plaque explaining how the area used to have multiple lakes, hence the name. There is a small statue of an owl located near the center of the city called Ikefukuro Zo, meaning pond owl statue. It is a play on words, as owl, Fukuro, is pronounced similarly to bag, Fukuro. Fukuro? Aw, it's a pun. They always do that. There's a Chinatown there. But it is smaller than Yokohama's Chinatown. Yeah, there's the Rikyo University. It's blue. Oh, there is a Kyokotu Kai. The Kyokotu Kai, which is a Yakuza syndicate, is headquartered in Ikebukuro. Isn't that exciting? You could talk to the Yakuza. The Nishikebukuro district, a school designed by the American architect Frank Lloyd Wright, is installed. Named Jiyu Gakuen Myonichikan. Huh. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? I'm currently learning some Japanese before I go. I know hiragana and katakana and some basic kanji. I know hiragana. I can't read katakana. And I know like 4 kanji. I love the language a lot. I just do not have a lot of like... I don't have anybody to learn it with, is my problem. Back before Rook went to Japan, I would help them every now and then. But not like in a structured sense. But I was like, oh, this language is actually awesome. This language is actually amazing. So I tried to give it my best to learn it. And, I learned some stuff. But really all I can tell is when people are switching registers from, like, the ultra polite to the not so... the more familiar ways to do that. And then I can read hiragana. I should get a bunch of children's books to really help me read and get into... really, I don't know. It is something that I wish I would sit down and do. I have like an international teaching English license, and I've gotten job offers from schools in Japan before, but it's like just a really scary idea to uproot my life and do that. I don't know. Maybe it would be a good, but the forest barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, Bink! Why is everybody telling me to go faster? I don't want to go faster. I'm taking my sweet time. I must sleep. You try to roll over and pay attention during the Ganon battle. Yeah, if we ever get there. If we ever get there. We still need the golden gauntlets. Nyom! No hover boots. No hover boots. No hover boots. We used the hover boots like 1 or 2 times in the Spirit Temple. I was trying to remember if the hover boots were ever useful in those temples. And yes, they were. They were. Okay, this is hellish. Peter Pan and the golden Peter Pan has the golden gauntlets? I'm gonna pretend I understand what you mean. Peter. If you're trying to learn space-time repetition using something like learn and solidify... Oh, whoa! And learn with sentences and context, not individual. Hi! Hello, Ocean Forests. Yeah, that's the thing, is that it's like, it's hard to find stuff to learn languages without people to practice with, and without, spending exorbitant amounts of cash on it. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen the Chip and Dale movie? The new one? Or was there an older one? I can't say that I'm super familiar. Oh, beans. The new one? No, I haven't. Do not throw me off! Guys, we lost our red tunic forever! Sag. Sag. We will never be red again. You're bad. No! Stop! Come on, man! Come on! It's not a Chip and Dale movie? No, it's like a weird... Your internet died? That's Sag. That means you didn't see the horrible thing that just happened to us. We lost our red tunic forever. It's so sad. We can just go buy a new one. And I might. And I very well might. Give me some magic. The game is content to make my life hard. The game is quite content to make my life hard. It's a Who Framed Roger Rabbit sequel. Is it as good as Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Why the heck is Link green? Is he stupid? Is he stupid? No. Yeah, well, I think it's weird. Okay, so I do know one thing. Anki is free, and they have free downloads for decks. Take Him's guide is completely free online for grammar, and if you decide to do it, make it small but manageable. I know some great free routes. I am interested. If you don't mind, we have a Discord, and you can drop some of the resources there if you would like. You don't have to join the Discord, but that would be just a good compendium of the stuff. I know that. I don't know, Rook. Are you still trying to learn? Are you still here? Like that. I am genuinely really interested in that. Because I do love the language, and I would love to go visit. I really, really would. This is kind of dumb. One of the big reasons why I'm hesitant to, like, take the leap, take the plunge, and just go over there and teach English is I don't know what would happen with this, with my streaming. I don't know what would happen with my streaming. I don't know how I would, that sucks. Okay. I don't know what I would do because they are 14 hours ahead from where I'm at. I can join. My name will be the Lonely Pickle or something on Discord. There is a link to join in the channel description, in the Twitch channel description, I believe. And you do have to be accepted to join in, but it will definitely be accepted. There's like 9 of us in there. But yeah, I would love to have some of those resources. My new cat says hi. Yeah, I do know they made a... Ooh, that was close. That was really close. Put a bottle on Ganon's nose for me. Can't stay with limited mobile data. Yeah, I will. I'm sorry you don't get to watch the end, Cobalt. We lost both Xerath and Cobalt right before the end of Ocarina of Time. That's so sad. But the VOD will be there for you, I guess. I don't know if you guys are avid VOD watchers, but... Thank you so much for all of your help in this stream. I would not have been able to find the spider without you. And I hope that you had a good time. I know this stream is going to be longer than I usually stream, which is why I started a little bit earlier. I tried clicking the Discord thingy, but it says the link is invalid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Does it need a new link? A new link. Let me get that invite. Let me see. Do Discord invite links expire? Do Discord invite links expire? Ha! Do they expire? Your invite link expires in 7 days. I do have to do that, don't I? I do have to do that, don't I? Oh, man. Okay, so I gotta make a new link. They do. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna turn off 18 plus. If you set it not to do so, see, that is all Greek to me. That is all Greek to me, my friends, which is not ideal. How do I... How do I do that in Taffin? We're going to take a second to figure out how you do that. How do I make a non-expiring invite link? Because I would like that, so that I don't have to put up another invite to the Discord every, like, 7 days. I'm wondering if there were people who were hoping to get into the Discord and then couldn't. But whenever I open up an invite, it goes send a server invite link to a friend, hidden copy, use copy button. But I can't... Oh man, we're troubleshooting in real time. Oh, okay, so... Click the server name. Okay, wait, let me do this. Let me do this. Sorry if this is boring, guys. Sorry if this is boring, guys, but I want... Okay. Click, select, invite, people. Invite to server. But most of these... Most of these don't... I'm not finding the gear icon. I'm not finding the gear icon. They say you can go over here, then go to the invite, and it will have a gear icon that you can mess with the settings, but I can't find it. I can't find it. But I'll just make a new link for now. And then try to figure that out so that we don't have to have an expiring link and life will be better. The life will be better for everyone involved. How about that? Okay. No, shut it. Shut it. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry if this is boring. I don't mean it to. I don't mean it to be. But I want this to work out for all of us involved. Ah, dang. I don't even remember how to... Give me a second. I need to edit my social links. All right. This should be... This social link should work. This social link should work. Okay. We're just gonna have to remember to change that every now and then until I fix it. That's not very exciting or fun, but it is what we're gonna have to do. Oh, we need a red tunic anyways. This gives us an excuse to go buy a red tunic. How very exciting. Oh man, I can't believe that like stole our red tunic. Would have been more intelligent if we weren't wearing it in the first place. Yes. But I wanted it. I wanted it, but I wanted to look cool. Oh, let me just look at it. I was like trying to remember it. Oh man. I hope that didn't kill the momentum of the stream too much. I was just really confused. I can't warp here. Oh well, beans. That makes me look like a real goober. Well, at least we get to listen to the full song, including the Picardy third. I know we have very high opinions of Picardy thirds in chat. I wonder if I sent everyone on a crusade to figure out if you can... What do you think of Twilight Princess making the blue tunic having drawbacks so you don't always just wear it? I feel like that's sad. Same with the red tunic. If you click the invite friends thing or whatever, at the bottom it says your invite link expires in 7 days. Edit invite link. Let me see if you're right. I bet you are. Oh my gosh. You are so right. Oh my gosh. You fixed that so easy. Software engineer. Thank you so much, Small Schlong. You did that so easy. I can't believe I literally looked at that a million billion times and didn't see it. Aw, man, that makes me look like a real goober. That's awesome, though. So now the invite link should never expire, and everybody who wants to be on the Discord can be as much as they desire. Ooh, accidental rhyme. Let's go get our red tunic so we can actually get the gauntlets and then the double damage, and we can kill Ganondorf and be done with this stupid video game. Oh, man. Oh, man. I got gummy bears. The problem is that I don't know. Gummy bears take a long time. They're gummy. They're gummy. And I want to eat them. I do. I want to eat the gummy bears, but like. Then you guys are gonna hear me eating the gummy bears. So they just been sitting in front of me for the past 2 hours, sitting in a bowl, and I can't eat the gummy bears because I don't want to eat them while you guys are here watching the Ding Ding stream, because you guys would hear me eating the gummy bears, and if I mute to eat the gummy bears, then I'm gonna be muted for an awkward amount of time because they're kind of stale, I guess. So they're very chewy. So they're just mocking me. And I'm sad about it. And I'm also sad that I lost my red tunic because I got aided. And at least the Discord link works now. So sad we got our... Who gives you the free Goron tunic? Where do you... I put in, I hope I get the job. I hope you get the job as well. I like your, Hey, when did we get the golden gauntlets? Guys, when did we get the golden gauntlets? When did that happen? We're in. I like your profile picture. When did we get the golden gauntlets? Was that in the Shadow Temple section? Whoops! 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 I can't believe I forgot that we got the golden gauntlets. That's my bad. Me, 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 me. You had that profile picture since you made the first Gmail account. Oh man, the dedication. The dedication. I respect it. I respect it a lot. I change profile pictures like I change clothes. They always gotta be rotating out. And passwords. I am constantly changing passwords. Which is kind of bad because sometimes I forget which password goes to what. And then I just have to like... Man, I can't believe we got the golden gauntlets. Awesome. I like that the thing doesn't disappear. That's pretty interesting. Hey there, lady. Good song. Good song. I do passwords by randomly hitting my keyboard or selecting the auto-generated ones and add two-step verification. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So you can use the two-step verification to get past. Or do you just... Welcome, Bink. I am the Great Fairy of Courage. I'm going to enhance your defensive power. Receive it now! Okay, lady. God. Calm down. Okay, lady. Yes! Kinda crazy, IMO, that, double defense is found, like, halfway through Ganon's castle. Your defensive power is enhanced. Your defensive power has been enhanced. Damage inflicted by enemies will be reduced by half. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Sure, lady. Sure, lady. I can bypass it with my Face ID most of the time, or I write it down on the password. I am allergic to Face ID. I am absolutely positively allergic to Face ID. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse Face ID. I cannot have it. Yeah, writing down the password makes sense, though. But they tell you not to do that. They tell you not to write down the password. What if somebody finds your notes? I don't know. If somebody gets into, like, my notes apps to read my... Well, I don't write down my passwords in the notes app. But, like, theoretically, if somebody managed to, like, get into my phone and they go into my notes apps, I already have bigger problems, right? I don't know. I think I already have bigger problems. You're... With the intent to steal my passwords. Awesome. Very good. It broke on the magical barrier. Broke on the magical barrier. Some people definitely my password for, but since I have two-step verification, they can't get in. Amen. Oh, because it's light arrows. I need to use normal arrows. What an interesting quirk. Yeah, Facebook is crazy. I get a lot for, like, my Microsoft account. It'll be like, did you try to log in from Brazil? No, I did not try to log in from Brazil. I did not try to log in from Brazil. Okay. Strange. I don't know why it gave me the key, but whatever. Whatever, if you say so. Facebook, I want to delete my Facebook so bad, but I use Facebook Messenger a lot, and Facebook Messenger does not work without a Facebook. But I could probably delete Facebook Messenger now. I don't think there's anyone I still talk to on Facebook Messenger. I could probably delete it. I probably should just delete Facebook. Yeah. That would be smart. I don't even use Facebook, but I have it. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I just dislike it a lot. It's really bad for you. And Mark Zuckerberg deserves no money. He deserves to be robbed in the street. Oh, my bad. Oh, wow, okay. That's what I thought. So I should probably just delete my Facebook. I'm trying to think of what I use. I have not posted on a single thing on social media ever, like Insta, TikTok, Facebook, and things like that. That's smart. I like... I'm missing a rupee. I like Insta, but yes. You just don't care to. That's, yeah. And you don't have to. You absolutely don't have to. There's no, like, incentive to do so if you don't want to. Absolutely no incentive to do so. I used to really like Insta, but Insta got bad. I remember using Facebook in high school, and then Facebook sucked. Hi, Raru. The light barrier is dispelled. Hurry! Stop telling me to hurry! I'm taking my sweet time. They know. They know. They know you're gonna take your sweet time. I know Snapchat is still important for me because a lot of people that I interact with still use Snapchat. So I can't delete that one. Yeah, it's not really much of a social media. It's more just like a messaging app. So it doesn't really count per se in like the same way those other ones do. No, I disagree. I disagree. Thank you, video game. No! What the heck was that, Link? Why'd you do that? Yeah, you're checking your snap score right now. I think I'm like 16,000 or something like that. I know it's not like obscenely high. Snap once upon a time was my main way of interacting with people. Okay. Is there like a secret to getting there? No, there isn't. Is it hover boots? Is it hover boots? Is that what you want? I really feel like it's not hover boots. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. I don't know that one. You're at 4,000 with 1,000 and 2,900 received. You have over 1,000 more received than sent. Why are you not responding to people? Unless you're part of like a bunch of group chats. There's a like in here. I just don't be looking at my Snapchat. I mean, yeah, I guess. If you don't like to, you don't have to. But those poor people, they just wanted to talk to you. Is this gonna make... Yeah, that's gonna make a path. Okay. No, it's not a like, it's that Slugma, isn't it? Nice! Nice! Oh, that one falls fast. Okay. Fire room, why were you designed like this? They'll be fine. Some of them might have my phone number. It's years of ignored snaps, though. I mean... Come on. Yeah, baby, we're fine. Not even close, not even close, not even close. Yeah, I mean, if they know you don't respond, it's on them for continuing to try. If you run out of magic in Ganon's boss room, do you get, like, soft locked? That was a stance, brother. The fire barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, brother. I know at least 100 of them were left on scene because I forgot. Yeah, I definitely feel that. I definitely feel that. Usually, I'm the one left on scene. Usually, I respond to people's stories and go, that's really awesome. What is this? And then I never get responded to. And it's like, well, why'd you put it on your story if you didn't want someone to talk to you about it? No, it wasn't for me. That's the thing. It wasn't for me. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's get this bread. Let's kill this guy. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, chat. He's not that bad. He's not that bad of a boss. He's an easy boss. He's an easy boss for easy babies. Oh. God, he's so extra. Oh, okay. Couldn't hit the 1, but could hit the 2, huh? When I reply things on Instagram and Snap, I get the rare insert my real name message from other people. Yeah. I don't know. I just haven't used social media a lot recently, and I think that's for the best. I live on YouTube though, which has its own Denalphos. I freaking love Big Goron Sword, guys. It's so cool. Big Goron Sword is so cool. It's kind of crazy Big Goron Sword was not a weapon in Hyrule Warriors. Just straight up did not appear. They did not add... Well, I guess they did have Big Goron Sword as Impas, but it's not the Big Goron Sword that's awesome. These guys die so fast to it. People that I talk to definitely know I'm not on social media like that. My closest friends do the same thing. That'll leave each other on red for 2 years and then reply. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. And also, it can be hard to keep up sometimes when you're, like, so busy with other things in life. It can be pretty hard to keep up sometimes. I have a bunch of group chats with people that I care about very sincerely that have been pretty dead for, like, weeks or months. Just because it's hard to get in there and strike up a conversation and begin. Yep. One down. Cool. These enemies are so cool. Do you guys like Iron Knuckles or Dark Nuts better? They're very similar enemies, but are we a big fan of the Great Axe or are we a big fan of the Great Sword? Which is the enemy that butters your biscuit? I don't know anything about the game, so I don't even know. Dark Nuts appear in... It's hard to beat Dark Nuts for you. Dark Nuts appear in later Zelda games. And earlier ones, actually. I think Iron Knuckles are pretty much exclusive. No, Iron Knuckles also appear in A Link to the Past. But they're rarer than... They are quite a bit rarer than Dark Nuts, I feel. Dark Nuts are the classic... Evil Knight. Their name is a mistranslation, if I remember correctly. They were supposed to be Dark Knights. It's like the sound of Dark Nuts fitting with my name. Amen. Amen. No, so they were supposed to be Dark Knights, but it was a mistranslation from the Japanese in the original Legend of Zelda. So they became Dark Nuts. Iron Knuckles have just always been Iron Knuckles, though. Spooky. It's scary up here. It's scary up here. Uh-oh. Bad man. And there's our geode princess. We gotta save our lady. Oh, he's just showing off on that organ. I would have been asleep 4 hours ago, but college was canceled due to the snow. Yeah, you have a singular video to watch for homework. Yeah, I understand that. I also did not go to work because of snow. Right now it's my weekend, but on Saturday I did not go because of the snow. I will not go. You cannot make me. The Triforce parts are resonating. They are combining into one again. The two Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I didn't expect they would be hidden within you two. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. Is Organ playing something he learned in Gerudo Valley, or is that a Triforce power? I think Twin Rova taught him. These toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me. Bink! I can't help you! Because of the waves of darkness, I can't get close! That's an Elden Ring weapon art. Waves of Darkness is an Elden Ring. I'm sorry, Bink! What art? What do you do, Navi? Woo! Cool freaking move. I don't even have a job right now. I just saved money so I could go through college with no job. But recently I did real estate school for fun. So you can do that. I do like the idea of doing that for fun. That is an interesting idea to me. Doing real estate for fun. Get hit by my big sword! This is how your mom died. No lock on. Figure it out. Oh, dang. Yeah, I remember that being really hard for me when I was a child. And it might still be really hard for me because I'm still a child. I remember wrangling the Nintendo 64 controller, trying to get it to where I could fire the arrow where it needed to go. That is a very explicit memory. Wow, that's a brain blast. Oh, man. Oh, man. I can show houses to people, help with the transaction, and other stuff. It's fun to talk to people about what they want to know. Yeah, that's one of the best things about, like, service-oriented jobs, is just figuring out what people are about, and what they want, and what they're doing. You know? And one of the cool things about being a real estate agent is that you get to walk into other people's homes and see how they've lived. Without it being weird or creepy. You can just walk into someone else's house and go, nice place you got. What's that about? That's so much fun. That would, like, get at a certain bit of... Yeah, you could automate your client list. Look at that. Look at that. You got a plan. You got a plan. That doesn't look right. Ah! My bad. Oh, no. Dark Souls. Dark Souls. Dark Souls. This is an awesome final boss. I'm also working on software for board certified behavior. Ooh. Let me get out of the way of this cutscene. The great evil King Ganondorf. Beaten by this kid. Oh, he bled. He bled green. Pink. I do think it's interesting that the great King of Evil... And he died! That's it, the game ended! I do think it's really interesting that he uses, like, electrical powers look really similar to the light arrows and stuff like that. Even though he is the King of Evil, you would think he would throw purple at us. But he doesn't throw purple at us. Aw, his cape clipped through him. Yikes, that's embarrassing. His cape is clipping. My geode princess! Who is also clipping through her geode. Hi, lady. Ganondorf, pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods, and... Your eulogy is gonna have to get cut short, princess. We got a place to go. You can give your victory speech at the bottom. Pink, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Also, for the Japanese learning information, would you like me to put that in general for Discord? Or would you like it all in one Google Doc or something? General would be fine. General would be fine. Monologuing cut short. We're in mortal danger. It's whatever makes you comfortable, my friend. I love her little jog. Why aren't you using your arms, ma'am? I mean, like, she is swinging her arms, but why like that? Why like that? I do like that she's waiting for me. Very nice. Thank you, lady. See, she's got magic powers that can open up gates. I wish I had magic powers that could open up gates. Sorry, the poop rocks only hit me. They don't hit you. They don't aim for you. Why do you gotta make that sound every single time you cast a spell? That is such an anime, like, grunt. They did not want to animate her jumping. How does she get across? She just walks across! She just walks across! She's got, like, permanent hover boots? She just walks across. They didn't even animate her jumping. Thank you. It is such an... Like, anime has so much of that random grunts and sounds. Yeah, open close spell. Very good spell. I'll probably set it up tomorrow. I'll include links, my preferred decks, videos to learn to use Anki, the Kim's Grammar Guide, and anything else I can think of. And I will thank you profusely. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. Oh no! They put her in a... I love Big Goron Sword so much, guys. Thank you, Bink. Now let's hurry. All the hearts! Thank you! Doesn't Zelda prove that they only make a bunch of hearts if they're like... if they really like you or something like that? That warms my heart. Thank you. No, great gratitude shown there. Stop gasping. I'm just jumping. Ow. Ow. Why'd you have to take that route, ma'am? How come her hair has bendy bones, but Link's like the ending of Snow Peak and Twilight Princess? Exactly right. No, it's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. Just keep running. I'll take 1,000,000 damage before I let this company die. Ma'am? She didn't want to go. No, stop gasping. It's okay. I am allowed to take damage. I have 20 hearts and half damage. It's okay. I am not in any danger. Ma'am, you are the one that's in danger. Read it! Hey, can you do something about this? Can you do something about this? No! Don't just stand there and watch! I'm going to skedaddle now. I hope you all have a good night. I don't send the next few days. Feel free to @ me. Good night, Small Schlong. Thank you for the follow, and I hope you had a good time. And I really do appreciate the Japanese thing. That's really, really helpful. Yes, have a good night. I hope... Is your college canceled tomorrow? I hope so. Because he stayed up a little bit late. Good night! Alright. The castle falls to pieces. The castle falls to pieces, and all of the guys are dead. They're all dead. Colleges move online for the next couple days. Are you stuck in a dorm? Oh, I shouldn't ask so many questions. You need to go to bed. You need to go to bed. I'm keeping you here. You need to go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Have a good night. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Your commuter chilling at home. That makes it even better. That makes it even better. The castle broke, and it all fell down. Yikes. Yeah, his castle always did have those serendipitous weird catwalks. I bet he really regrets adding those additions now. It's over. It's finally over. Bink, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. What is that sound? Just checking. Just checking. Ah! Ah! He's still got that Triforce of Power, baby. Ganon! Everybody's favorite boss, Ganon! I like the swords growing. That's pretty fun. And this guy's gonna be a Lego! This guy's gonna be turned into a Lego. Pick up the sword, Zelda! Pick up the sword and come and help me! There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time we fight together! Thanks, my little blue fairy. I don't know how much you're gonna help. Your message got auto-modded! We still have a sword, you idiot! We still have a sword, you doofus! Yeah, but not the MacGuffin sword? Yeah, but this sword's awesomer. We're fighting a big monster with a great sword. Which might be Knighthood's second highest calling. Is there a certain amount of time that you have to do this, or... No, it's damage, isn't it? Pink! The Master Sword is here! Hurry up! Zelda, give me my MacGuffin sword. Zelda, give me my MacGuffin sword. I'm back, King. If that's Knighthood's second highest calling, the Goffril is really showing. And Artorias didn't even do it right. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to get hit by that. Hey, big boy. Does that hurt? I hope it does. Ooh, you're fast. I do like this monster design a lot, actually. It's cool. I think it's better than his big boar form in Twilight Princess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like the big boar form, or do you like this scrungly dude? This scrungly pig man. Come on. To be fair, they sent Artorias, a god, to the Abyss, a place quite famous for being really dangerous to gods. Yeah, it's not his fault. He couldn't do anything. Artorias is a hero, darn it! Yep. Look at him sniffing. Hit him with the Kamehameha! Why didn't you do that earlier? I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You use your sword and deliver the final blow. Oh, it hurts so bad to use the Kamehameha. It was on cooldown. Her cooldowns were still going. Ow. Six sages, now! Hit him with the power of the rainbow beam. Hit him with the power of the rainbow beam, ancient creators of Hyrule. Now, open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. No, he definitely was sired by evil. Twinrova is definitely the surrogate womb of evil. Yes, do your power poses! Power poses! Super Sentai sages! They are Super Sentai, aren't they? Elemental themed powers, all a different color, Super Sentai sages. I love that. You! Curse you, Zelda! Curse you, sages! Curse you, Bink. Someday, when this seal is broken, yar, I'm turning into a pirate. That is when I will exterminate your descendants. Wow, that is a heck of a threat. That is a heck of a threat. Whew. The Legend of Bink. The Legend of Bink. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. We did it. We did it. Thank you, Bink. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. I remember explicitly defeating Ganondorf on a older profile that I did not play through as a child. And getting to this scene and freaking out because I thought that that would delete the save file. So I reset the Nintendo 64 when it got to this point because I didn't want to lose my cool save file where everything had been done. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world, for a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. Nope! Nope! I disagree. You were bound by prophecy. You did not make that decision. I was so young. I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Bink, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. It's amazing how much emotion they got out of these in Nintendo 64. Tell the people of power in her life about her visions and she was just brushed off. Exactly. Exactly. She's got some internalized, like, guilt and shame that she really needs to work through. Because I really don't think she had a choice. I really don't think, like, anyone had a choice in this. This is the most important decision she makes. Right here, and this is her own choice. I don't think this was part of the prophecy, and this is why the timelines diverge here. This is why the timelines diverge here, according to official Zelda canon, because this choice that Zelda makes was not in line with the prophecy. Everything else was prophesized to happen, but this is her own decision, which is why the timelines fracture. When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now, go home, Bink. Regain your lost time. Home. Where you are supposed to be. The way you are supposed to be. See, like, she's trying to give him back his lost childhood, but he was never meant to live a childhood. Did the prophecy foretell Link going fishing for weeks in between each dungeon? Nope. And that's important. That's important. That's important. That actually touches on, because I was thinking about it, the morality and the cosmology of Zelda, right? People frame Zelda as a simple battle between good and evil, right? There are good guys and there are bad guys. But if destiny and fate are as certain and as exact as they imply in the game itself, then it is not a simple battle of good versus evil. They are simply playing out the actions of a universe, right? This has been foretold. Link and Zelda are no more good than Ganondorf is evil, simply because this is what they are meant to do. They cannot choose otherwise. They cannot change their fate. That is where morality comes in. And this is what establishes Zelda as well-meaning and good. But this good act dooms her timeline because it breaks the intended actions of the prophecy, right? Her sending Link back home so that he can have a childhood, so that he can live a life free of Ganondorf's destruction, destroys her timeline. Because Ganondorf returns, and since the hero was effectively banished out of time, there is not a member of the Triad to stop him. You have the Seer, the Scourge, but not the hero. So her timeline is destroyed because of this decision she makes. And Link, really damning the people of Hyrule for all time just because they got mad once. Exactly! This is the actions of primordial gods. From a war at the dawn of time, that the mortal races now have to act out in perpetuity Forever. And they have no choice whether or not they are going to do it. The prophecy has been set. So when she says, like, I did not know, I shouldn't have played with the Sacred Realm, my actions brought about. No! Ganondorf was the destined scourge. One way or another, he was going to punish Hyrule. Because Demise made it so at the beginning of time. Right? Ganondorf was going to punish Hyrule. So, her actions aiding the prophecy is what she's meant to do. As the seer, she sees the prophecy. She sees what's going to happen next. So she sees the best path to make the prophecy occur. And she was simply performing her role in the triad. Whereas Link, as the hero, finally defeats the Scourge and everything is set to right until the Scourge returns. That's why Twin Rova is sinless. That's why Zelda did nothing wrong here. She couldn't have made a choice. None of them could have made a choice, right? But this is what establishes Link, especially the hero of time, as a good person. Because of the choices he makes outside of the prophecy. No, the prophecy has nothing about him fishing. But he does it anyways. No, the prophecy has nothing about him helping the Cuckoo Lady. But he does it anyways. The prophecy has nothing about him saving Lon Lon Ranch. But he does it anyways. The most moral choice would be to shun the goddesses and become one of those cave hermits and give Link like 5 bombs. You can't exit the cosmology, unfortunately. You can't exit the cosmology, unfortunately. And that's the thing, is that the hero of time proves himself to always be sacrificing himself. Always be sacrificing himself. He gave up 7 years of his life. He gave up staying in the new fixed timeline that he was in. He goes to Termina, and he saves all those people. He serves as a knight of Hyrule to the point where he feels like he failed living his life, and he becomes a shade. And then the first thing he does as the hero's shade is howls the Song of Healing at the new Link to try to heal his form. Because at the end of the day, he is a hero. Either I'm exiting the cosmology or I'm ending the cosmology itself. I think that's what Breath of the Wild is about. Is ending the curse. Ending the cosmology. Ending the calamity. But I don't know, I haven't played it. So, yeah, that's my thesis statement on the morality of Ocarina of Time. It is not simply a battle between good and evil. It is simply the actions of a prophecy. It is destined, right? It's not clean cut, as people like to make it out to be. It is actually about destiny. And that's what I'm going back to. Why? Why now? Why here? Why did this prophecy need to play out? And I keep going back to what the Deku Tree said at the beginning of the game when he explains to Link who he is and where he comes from. Because there was that massive Hyrule Civil War that is only mentioned in this game, that Zelda's father is supposedly the victor of, right? And the massive Hyrule Civil War was a scourge upon Hyrule in its own way, without Demise and without Ganondorf. Lots of people died, it was very bloody, it was bad. And from this civil war, a lone Hylian woman stumbles into the Kokiri forest and offers her child up to the Deku Tree. And the Deku Tree says something very specific. The Deku Tree does something very specific. He says, I recognized you as the child of destiny and therefore took you in. That heavily implies to me that if Link was just a normal Hylian child, a normal Hylian infant, he would have become a stall child. He would have been lost in the forest. The woman would not have been able to give her baby to the Deku Tree. But because the Deku Tree, either because he is a deity in of himself, or because his roots are literally rooted in the cosmology of the world, I don't know, recognized Link as the child of prophecy and went, this one must live. Right? Which means that everybody's Stalfos. The Kokiri don't care about refugees. They are Fae. They are literally disconnected from the woes of the world. Right? So, that means that the Hyrule Civil War didn't need to happen? Did it need to happen for Link's mom to stumble mortally wounded and afraid into the Kokiri Forest so that she could offer her child to the Deku Tree? Did Link's mom become a casualty of prophecy? Or, and this is a theory that I've been sitting around, is the prophecy a consequence of the Civil War? Was the Civil War so devastating and so wrong that the prophecy and the cosmology sends the Triad as a reset to the world? And that's why this infant, this mother, is chosen by prophecy. Because the prophecy is punishment and reset for the Hyrule Civil War. I don't know. And that's why Zelda's father, who did not have a child at the time, just so happens to have Zelda. And that's why Twin Rova, though being alive for 400 years and seeing 3 other Gerudo kings, decide this is the moment to bring about the calamity that is Ganondorf. Because the prophecy is punishment for the Hyrule Civil War. That's my theory. That's my theory. And Zelda's choice here dooms her timeline. Because she sends the hero home. Her good act of giving the hero of time his childhood back dooms her own timeline. Thank you, Bink. Goodbye. Ooh, nice little chromatic stepwise motion down. Thank you, Shigeru Miyamoto, for a cool video game. You deserve a little kiss on the cheek. Thank you, Toro Osawa. Can you answer my questions, please? Toro Ozawa, can you answer my question, please? I have a lot of questions. Did you mean it when you wrote it like that? Takumi Kawagoe. Naoki Moro. Kenzo Hayakawa. Yasunari Sojima. Also, like, the implication that sending Link back is what they go and stop Ganon before his rise to power. What Link do to convince the king he evil? No, Ganondorf is just sealed out of time. In the past timeline, Ganondorf is still in the Sacred Realm. So the Sacred Realm persists across timelines. Because the Ganondorf in Twilight Princess is the same Ganondorf as is this game. And him coming back in Twilight Princess is him escaping the Sacred Realm. It's the same Ganondorf. So, the timeline that Zelda sends Link back to is Ganondorf is still trapped in the Sacred Realm. Take that as you will. Wrap your brain around that. There is now 2 divergent timelines. One where Link is not there and Zelda is. One where Zelda and Link are there, but not Ganondorf. Right? Ganondorf is not in either timeline until later down the line. There's the little Deku Tree. This is the guy who's gonna turn them all into Koroks in later titles. Shigeki Yoshida. Daiki Iwamoto. Hiroshi Matsunaga. Daisuke Kageyama. But it still is a definitive timeline because he corrupts the Sacred Realm, but it isn't corrupted here. Yeah, but no. He corrupted the Sacred Realm in this timeline, but he's now trapped there in the evil Sacred Realm. It's the same Ganondorf. That's all I know. He does not convince the king he's evil because he doesn't have to. Ganondorf's just not there. Until he comes back. Yeah, and Epona just runs free now, huh? Yay, everybody's partying. Even the... Oh, they're so drunk. Even the Kokiri kids are there. And look all of the people who actually managed to survive and not die. Oh, does Gerudo just not have a king this century? Yep. They're gonna be led by, Naburu, I think. She's got a choir. Look at her, she's so happy. She's got a choir. Yeah, everybody survives. None of them died, don't worry. She can juggle Kakus. I do like the Gerudo no the can. Come on, go join. Party. Go join the party. Oh, is he missing Saria? And that's why he can't join the party. The hives! Watch out, you're allergic! She's doing it for the party. She'll be... Oh, they're both sad because they're missing... They're missing Rudo and Saria. Yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. They're missing their... Well, he's missing his literal daughter. Yeah, being a sage is a curse. I don't know, guys. It's not like some massive gift. It seems like you're just literally not allowed to re-enter normal society. You're just not corporeal anymore. You live in the sacred realm. Which means that Rudo is technically not a waifu that Link can even pick. She has been decorporealized. Which means that Naburu is probably not leading the Gerudo. Good music. Oh, it just... And the adventure continues if you so choose. You can kill Ganondorf as many times as you want. He's the last boss. You can kill him as many times as you want. Yep. Her prophesized duty is done, and now she's got to leave. Presented by Nintendo! Company of all time. The company of all time. Wow, this ending cutscene is long. Holy bejesus. Yeah, because Link still has all his memories. You know that, right? And little Zelda wouldn't. I think. They become friends again. Oh, Legend of Zelda registered. Ocarina of Time trademarked. She wouldn't have all her memories. So for him, this is just meeting an old friend. And for her, this is meeting a weird fairy boy who managed to sneak in past the palace guards. Legend of Zelda. Hibly. Okay, I get it. Legend is Legend. Do I just quit out? Oh. Good job, everybody, for watching the freaking stream. I'm tired. I hope you had a wonderful time. It's great that we managed to finish it. I'm going to take the next couple of days to figure out what we'll play next. You can put suggestions in the Discord if you so choose. But would she have seen him? Woo! Victory! Would she have seen the prophecy of Ganondorf's already been sealed? Is he a complete stranger to her? Yeah, he's a complete stranger to... What is happening? Why is it doing that? What's it doing? What? Okay. Alright, good night, guys. On that bizarre note, good night, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time. We'll take the next couple days to figure out what we're going to play next. Alright. Bye-bye.